Thank you for coming. I want to welcome you to the 2014 Student Teacher Achievement Recognition Luncheon. My name is Leslie Johnston. I'm the Director of Communications for the school district. We're delighted that you could join us today to celebrate these outstanding students and teachers. Today we're honoring the top 2% of our students in their classes and the teachers who have most impacted their lives. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Marcelo Cavazos to come forward and say a few words.
Really a celebration of the students, number one, but also of the teachers that have impacted you throughout the years. And I know that it's difficult as a student to select one person or one teacher. But teachers or staff members that were selected feel very honored that you represent a number of people in our organization that has helped the kids be successful today. And so I want to thank you for, number one, taking some time to join us for the luncheon. It is important for us to take time during this time of year to reflect on the accomplishments of our young people, whether that's a pre-K graduation or seniors graduating from high school. It's important as an organization, as a system, that we honor and value our students and their contribution and their success. In addition, it's important that we honor our employees, the people that help the young people be successful, right? And of course, to the parents that are here as well. Thank you for your support of your children as they progress through our school system. It is because of all of us collectively in the organization that students are successful. So thank you for joining us this afternoon, and I'd like to introduce our school board members that were able to be here with us. I'll start with school board member Mr. Peter Barron. School Board Assistant Secretary, Ms. Gloria Peña. And our School Board Secretary, Dr. Aaron Reich. And I'm going to ask Dr. Reich to come up and share some thoughts on behalf of the school board, and then we'll begin our celebration.
On behalf of the school board, it is my distinct pleasure to say welcome, to say thank you. Thank you, students, for being amazing top performers, making our district look as good as it does. Thank you for the teachers that are here to be recognized, to be here, to be mentors for these young adults that are going out into the world to do many great things, accomplish great tasks. You are the backbone of our district, and there are many that are not here that are not recognized as well. Those of you that are here, thank you so much. It is an amazing thing to be acknowledged for your tireless hours of work, and so it's kind of humbling for me to know many of you that are in here as far as teachers as well as students. So I would like you to give yourselves a round of applause. Kids, teachers. At the school board level, our job is governance. Our job is to set the policies and procedures, well, the policies, and for staff to work on procedures and all the operations things. So our goal is to see everybody graduate. Our goal is to have this district be the best district it can possibly be in the state, in the nation, in the world. And because of the work of the young adults that are in here, we're well on our way of accomplishing that. What I would ask as you go from today out through the graduations this weekend and into the world is to share your story and invite others to consider Arlington, and I hope that all of you consider coming back to Arlington after you achieve your greatness in your post-high school career. So again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you so much. We are truly humbled by your success, and have a great end of the ends for the rest of this week. So thank you.
This time I'd like to invite our two board members to come up and join us up here as we celebrate these young people and their mentors.
Now we will move to Arlington High. I'll invite Ms. Jennifer Young to come forward.
Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Young, and I'm principal of Arlington High School. And it is indeed an honor and a privilege to introduce you to 13 outstanding students from Arlington High School. Very proud of each one of these students and their accomplishments, not only this year, but throughout their 4 years at Arlington High. Okay, first we have Ms. Connie Chin. Connie will attend the University of Texas at Austin, and her teacher is Tina Hatchett, her second grade teacher from Duff Elementary. Next, we have Madison Darden. Madison will attend Texas A&M University, and her teacher is Mike Rourke, her physics teacher. James Dean will also attend the Texas A&M University. His teacher is his IB English teacher, Miss Ashley Cavanaugh. Next is Ali Eldo. He will attend Texas A&M University, and his math teacher, Mr. Charles Morrison, is with him today. Hannah Hullander will attend the University of Texas at Austin, and her teacher is retired Hill Elementary teacher, Mrs. Barbara Adams. Next, we have Hari Kusaru. He will attend the University of Texas at Austin, and today he brought with him his debate coach, Johnny Davis. Next is Bobby Liu. Bobby will attend Baylor University. His teacher is Brandy Bastis, Arlington High School biology teacher. Our valedictorian is Rachel Newsom. She will attend Austin College, and she brought with her today art teacher from Arlington High School, Mr. Ryan Willingham. Next is Courtney Sexton. Courtney will attend the University of Mary Hardin Baylor, and she brought with her her IB English teacher, Mrs. Christy Carden. Emily Smith will attend the University of North Texas, and she brought with her Suzanne Dudek, who was her 5th grade math teacher at Amos Elementary. Next is our salutatorian, Miss Rebecca Tate. Rebecca will attend Baylor University, and she brought with her Laura Prestridge, who is a retired Duff Elementary School teacher. Augusta Ukpong will attend the University of Texas at Arlington, and she brought with her her 2nd grade Foster Elementary teacher, Mrs. Alice Ballou, who also brought her 2nd grade writing sample today. And lastly, we have Michelle Verdusco. Michelle will attend the University of Texas at Austin, and she is escorted today by her AP Chemistry and Academic Decathlon coach, Tanya Manis. Thank you for honoring our top 13.
Next, we will do Bowie High School.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and sharing this with this Students Day. They're an outstanding group of students. Before I get started, I want to say a couple words that the students have said, how they feel about themselves, and then why they've selected the teachers that they have brought with them. You know, most of us educators know that there was somebody in our life that kind of guided us or had an impact on us to get into education. So we know what they mean when they select somebody. So some of the words that the students used about themselves, and they will know which ones they were, but they were creative, optimistic, serious, compassionate, dependable, fun, mellow, insightful, sincere, trustworthy, and ambitious. And some of the things they had to say about their teachers were, she is always there when I need someone to talk to. She has shown me my insight has value. He has really shown me that with dedication, anything is possible. And I feel like I'm treated as a colleague in his class. A couple of the final ones were, she has immensely inspired and motivated me to be the person that I am today, and she has inspired me through her gift of her smile. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the outstanding students from Bowie High School. And the first one is Michaela Chambliss, who will be attending Texas at San Antonio. The teacher she's bringing with her today is Mr. Watson Robinson, who was her 8th grade history teacher at Barnett Junior High. Next, we have Maheen Dewan. He'll be attending the University of Texas at Austin. He has brought Mr. Todd Watkins with him, who is his science teacher at Bowie High School. The next student is Michelle Den. She'll be attending the University of Texas at Arlington. She has brought with her Miss Amy Hayes, who is the IB coordinator for Bowie High School. The next person is Mr. Timothy Ho, who will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, and he has selected Mr. David McGarity, a physics teacher at Bowie High School. Colin Lee will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, and he has brought with him a biology teacher from Bowie High School, Mr. Stephen Hoffner. Noah Martin will be attending the University of North Texas for his passion in music, and he has brought Miss Angela Guthrie, his AP Language and Composition teacher at Bowie High School. Miss Susanna Martinez, who is also our valedictorian, will be attending Stanford University, and she has brought Jennifer Fuller, our AVID coordinator and teacher from Bowie High School. Christina Nguyen will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, and she has brought her health science teacher, Miss Beverly Moore, with her. Karen Nguyen will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, and she has selected her AP US history teacher, Miss Betsy Bayette. Mr. Andy Palau is going to be attending the University of Texas at Austin, and he has brought his IB English 3 teacher, Miss Adrienne Wheat. Gabriella will be attending the University of North Texas, and she has brought her 8th grade English teacher, Kirsten Fody. The next student is Julie Pham, who will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, and she has brought her IB Math Studies teacher, Miss Jody Martin. And our final student is Miss Bianca Williams, who will be attending the University of North Texas, and she has brought her 9th grade math teacher and student council sponsor, Miss Serena Hobbs. Thank you very much.
This is a special occasion because well before the students entered Lamar High School, they designed the end from the beginning. And the end for them was to be college prepared, for many of them to enter college as a sophomore, and for them to be positioned so that they are here today as a member of the top 12 of the senior class. Most are AP and IB scholars, and as I said before, many of them will enter college as college sophomores. I know that they've brought a special teacher here with them who inspired them to accomplish and to dream big and to achieve. I'd first like to call your attention to Brianna Collins, who will attend St. Edward's University, and she has brought with her her English teacher, Mrs. Ann Wicks. And Cassidy Hall, who plans to attend the University of Oklahoma. She's brought with her her business and technology teacher, Miss Jennifer Silva. Next is Crystal Johnson, who plans to attend UT Austin, and she brought with her her elementary teacher, Martha Davidson. And Mr. Zachary Kirstens, who plans to attend Texas A&M University. His German teacher, Helen Olson, excuse me. Justin Liang also plans to attend UT Austin, and he brought with him his physics teacher, Christian Gaiman. And our valedictorian and National Merit finalist, Miss Lucy Lynn, who plans on attending MIT and brought with her her AP biology teacher, Mr. Eric Tier. Miss Rebecca Matlock also qualified as a National Merit finalist. She plans to attend Texas A&M University and brought with her her elementary teacher, Miss Dee Mackey. Next is our IB scholar, Miss Lynn Wynn, who plans to attend the University of Texas at Arlington, and she brought with her art teacher, Cindy Thomas. Ms. Leanne Rigo plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin. She received a letter from President Obama for her community service this year, and she's bringing with her her business teacher, Linda Oler. Mr. Ethan Starkweather is our salutatorian. He's going to attend Brigham Young University. He brought with him, but not here today, his AP Calculus BC teacher and ACDEC coach, Rodney Bond. Ms. Kylie Wade plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin and brought with her Latin teacher, Mrs. Kathy Daly. And Mr. Jonathan Wang, who also plans to attend University of Texas at Austin, and brought with him our Fine Arts Director, Steve Morris. Thank you again, graduates.
Good afternoon. I'm Arlene Roddy, principal of Martin High School. Just want to tell you briefly some of the words that our students use to describe themselves. Our top 2% constitutes 16 students. They said they're well-versed, eccentric, expressive, dynamic, calm, that's probably a good thing, loyal, industrious, logical, responsible, and joyful. And their teachers they've chosen, they describe this way. She goes out of her way to be more than a teacher. She's encouraged me to branch out of my comfort zone. She is a dedicated teacher that pours everything into her students. She has been a constant source of encouragement and wisdom. He has always practiced what he preached and is never too busy for his students to ask questions. Okay, starting with Matthew Baker. Matthew is going to the University of Texas at Arlington. His teacher is Andrea Bonner, and she teaches German at Martin High School. Next is Andrew Baxter. He's going to Texas A&M University. His teacher is Michelle Fratto, and she is his public speaking teacher. Next is Abigail Bishop. She's going to the University of Arkansas. Her teacher is Trish Regalato, and she's her journalism and newspaper teacher. Next is Amir Bluki. He's going to the University of Texas at Austin. His teacher is Anna Baggett, and she's his AP Environmental Science teacher. Next is Aubrey Harrington. She's going to Harding University. Her teacher is Jennifer Rothwell, and she was her pre-AP English teacher. Next is our valedictorian, Sharik Hassin. Sharik is going to University of Texas at Arlington. His teacher is Alice Henderson, and she's his AP Spanish teacher. Next is Adam Horseman. He's going to the University of Alabama. His teacher is Jacqueline Eccles, and she's his AP US History teacher. Next is Zachary Jordan. He's going to Texas A&M University. His teacher is Michelle Davda, and she is his biomedical science teacher. Next is Lauren Napton. She's going to Baylor University. Her teacher is Linda Summerholder, and she's her pre-AP calculus teacher. Next is Louise Lee. She's going to the University of Texas at Austin. Her teacher is Catherine Lambert, and she's her AP calculus teacher. Next is our salutatorian. His name is Jake Leland. He brought a cardboard representation of his teacher. Jake is going to Texas A&M University. His teacher is Erin Cadle, who is actually at a conference today. And Sharik Hassin, our valedictorian, created the stand-up for him. So Mr. Cadle is his AP computer science teacher. Next is Usman Manir. He's going to Columbia University. His teacher is Julie Warner, and she's been his world history and academic decathlon teacher. Next is Brees Murphy. He's going to Trinity University. His teacher is Marilyn Clanton, and she's his AP English language teacher. Next is Ann No. She's going to the University of Texas at Arlington. Her teacher is Griffin Goldstein, and he has been her sponsor for FBLA, and he's also a Money and Me teacher at Martin High School. Next is John O. He's going to the University of Texas at Dallas. His teacher is Michael Stringer, and he is his orchestra teacher. And finally is Nathan Richburg. He's going to the University of Oklahoma. His teacher is Jay Atman, and he's his AP Physics teacher. Thank you, and congratulations to all these students and teachers for their outstanding performances.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Fernando Benavides. I'm the principal at Samuelson High School. Our first top 2% graduate is Elomese Akimian. She will be attending Texas Christian University. She is recognizing Miss Newsom today. And what she said about Miss Newsom is that she's an amazing and passionate teacher and one who has been a great help to me through my college admission process. Next is Hen Ali. She will be attending University of Texas at Arlington, and she is recognizing today Miss Poppy Moore. And Miss Moore made me have an interest in history after years of hating it. She is down to earth and helps her students in any way she can. Next, our salutatorian is Jacqueline Bonilla. She is attending Columbia University in the fall. She wants to recognize Miss Jennifer Kopetsky, who teaches IB Math. She has motivated me to push myself since freshman year, and she offered me support and advice when I needed it the most. She is like a second mom to me. Next, Zarifa Elia. She's not here with us today. She actually had to go to Texas A&M University this morning for orientation, but she'd like to recognize Mr. John Juno. He's an IB Math teacher, and she stated that he motivated and pushed me to become the student I am today. Next, we have Elizabeth Fuentes. She'll be attending Boston University. The teacher that she's recognizing today is Miss Carrie Winter. She's her Information Technology in a Global Society class, which is an IB course. And Miss Winter has been with me since my junior and senior year. She is committed to her students, and she's willing to meet her students halfway. She's incredibly kind and has a charming sense of humor. It was a delight experience to be in her class this year, or the last 2 years. Next, we have Farath Gonzalez. She'll be attending Texas Christian University. She would like to recognize Patricia Watson, her academic decathlon coach. And Miss Watson is an amazing teacher in person. I feel like I can connect with her in many ways, and I just love that she loves what she does, and it shows in her classroom. Next, we have Mr. Ben Nguyen. He'll be attending the University of Texas at Austin. He is recognizing his AP Computer Science teacher, Mr. Victor Avila. And Mr. Avila has taught me a lot in computer science and programming. He is also a great UIL coach. Next, Ms. Linda Nguyen. Ms. Nguyen will be attending Texas A&M University, and she would like to recognize her avid teacher, Mr. Armando Talamantes. Mr. Talamantes has taught me through high school about upcoming obstacles I may overcome and inspired me to do my very best. Next, we have Leah Sandoval. She will be attending Texas Christian University, and she would like to recognize Mr. Carl Winter, AP Chemistry and IB Chemistry teacher. I chose Mr. Winter because I appreciate his patience when it comes to explaining academic material. He is okay with explaining everything step by step. Next, Taraya Stubblefield. She'll be attending Texas Christian University. She would like to recognize her track and field coach, Coach David Hill. Coach Hill played a big role in my high school career. He motivated me and pushed me to do my best, not only in track, but with my academics as well. Next, our valedictorian, Min Tai. Min Tai will be attending the University of Texas at Austin. He would like to recognize Mr. Tran. Mr. Tran is an AP calculus teacher. Out of all the teachers that I've had so far, Mr. Tran is the one to whom I am most indebted. Next, Mr. Kenny Tran. Kenny will be attending Baylor University, and he would like to recognize his tennis coach, Mr. Matt Conlon. Coach Conlon is a father figure and taught me the passion of tennis. He has greatly inspired me to work hard and never give up when it got tough. And last but certainly not least, Ms. Deanna Trong. She will be attending University of Texas at Austin. She would like to recognize Mr. Eric Miller. He is her TOK, Theory of Knowledge, IB teacher. And she stated that Mr. Miller, has helped me view the world in different ways, and I am grateful to have him as a mentor.
It gives me great pleasure to serve as the principal at Seguin and to honor our students. This is a great group of students, as all of the students from all of the high schools are a great group. This is a special group to me because I personally have witnessed their challenge and their commitment, and it gives me great honor to call them today. First, we have Mr. Abdul Haman. He will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington. His teacher that he's chosen to be with him today is Ms. Cheryl Spear, who is an English teacher at Seguin. Next, we have Ms. Ann Ho. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin. She's chosen to bring with her Dr. Alexander Frazier, who's the French teacher at Seguin High School. Next, we have our salutatorian. This is Orion Kopke. He will be attending Texas Tech University. He has chosen to bring with him Mr. Stephen Fornell, computer science teacher. Next, we have our valedictorian. This is Ms. Denise Nguyen. She will be attending Texas Christian University, and she's chosen to bring with her today Mr. Marcus Blanchard, academic faculty. Oh, please forgive me, I skipped our student body president, and this is Alexandria Hong. She will be attending Texas A&M University, and she's brought with her Miss Veronica Haggerty from Arlington. Next, we have John Nguyen. He will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington, and he's chosen to bring with him his teacher, favorite teacher, Mr. Thomas Wren, choir teacher at Seguin. We have next Mr. Kevin Dat Nguyen, will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington. He's chosen to bring with him today Mr. Richard Dickerson, AP, pre-AP physics teacher at Seguin. Next, we have Tao Pham. She will be attending Tarrant County College, and she's brought with her Melissa Schaefer, orchestra teacher at Seguin High School. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and we hope that you have a great remainder of the day.
All right, I want to thank you all again for coming today, and once again, congratulations to these outstanding students and teachers. Thank you.